Hola amigos, hola amigas, Dorian here from Hooverlux. Welcome, bienvenido, croeso y salam alaikum. Welcome to the channel, y'all. Chesh and yakshimash and anyong. So I'm on a right kitchen floor care cleaning thing today. I've literally just finished doing all this lovely clean kitchen floor with a polishing video that you may have probably have already seen. I don't know, but I have decided that I need to give this rug a blooming good clean. It's been about 6 months since I last shampooed this rug here in the kitchen. It's a rubber backed mat, and it's really good for absorbing the water and stuff from the cats and dogs when they come out through the utility room from out back into the kitchen. This does trap a lot of it. I think we're going to be very shocked when it comes to this. Product of choice going to be using today, because I have a huge crate of it, is this Proline carpet cleaner, suitable for all carpets and upholstery. It is pet odor eliminator, low foam, and this is from Hygiene Supplies UK Limited. Very cherry. I bought this on eBay, not very expensive, and I've used it before. It smells really nice, and you really don't need to use that much of it. This will last me forever. So that is my carpet shampoo of choice for today. This is my VAX Dual V Advance. Now for some reason I have really high numbers of people who have watched this video using this before in the past, and I've had lots and lots of questions about it. Now unfortunately, when it comes to carpet shampooers, I'm basically just an end user. This is the only upright carpet shampooer that I have in my possession, and I absolutely love it. I did have a Bissell Pro Heat before, but I wasn't really impressed with it, and something went wrong with it, and it was just sort of like, nah, I'd rather have two separate tanks than the tank in tank, the bladder in the tank way of washing the carpets. I prefer to have two separate tanks. That's personal use. What I love about this is that it has a solution tank here, and then it has a clean water solution tank there. And then literally just to empty it when it's full, you just pick this up, undo the back, and then you can just empty it away. I have had no issues with this so far, and I've had this for a good couple of years now. I saw a rating sticker. Okay, so here we go. So this is the VAX model number W87-DV-8, 1350 watts, 230 to 240 volts, made in PRC, which is in China. Now VAX, as the brand is there, I think that is literally just a sticker, because I have seen so many machines similar to this that have a different brand name on it. Hoover, for example. So they're all made by the same company, which I believe is TTI. So they just change the color, slap on a different label, and sell it in different countries. So here in the UK, this is called the Dual V Advance. Washing carpets and upholstery, sucks up spills, heated cleaning, spin scrub brushes, dual V technology, auto mix system, and a 6-year guarantee. I'm sure I've gone over the 6 years on this now. I'm sure I have. If not, I'll be very close, because I've had this like forever. Keep it in the garage, keep it nice and dry, keep it in excellent condition. Brilliant thing about this is when you lift up this front part here, this hose is completely separate for doing upholstery and stuff. You just screw that bit in here, and then you have a nice quite long, flexible hose. But I have to admit that I don't use it that often for upholstery. I prefer to use the George, the pneumatic George for upholstery. I think it does a better job than this. If I'm doing a stain or whatever, then I have the little stain thing. If I'm doing full carpets and rugs, big rugs, I'll use this. If not, I'll use the other little Bissell thing. So I do love this for carpets and rugs. It's bloody brilliant. Love it. So that's what we're going to do today, is a demonstration on this. I've got this rug here that I want to do. And if you've ever noticed, in the utility room, I have a piece of carpet down in there. And that was to do demonstrations on how to clean them. So I'm going to be using this product. I'm going to take the carpet up from in there, because it's only a strip, lay it on the floor here, and use the dual V on it to see how that works with this Pro Shield stuff, to see how clean it gets. Now I'm going to bring you guys a little bit closer, because I've had a number of questions. The most questions that I've had are regarding the spin scrubber underneath. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you guys a little bit closer, and we'll take a look at the underneath of this beast. Okay, so these are the spin scrub bits that I get most questions asked for. I should have actually cleaned that a little bit better. Sorry. What you do is you literally just pull out each end, like so, gently, and then the spin scrub brushes come out. You can, if I remember, but I can't remember, I should have cleaned this before using it. I didn't clean it out properly. Oops, my bad. So this is the part. So if this stops working, right, check to make sure that if you turn this plastic part here, that the brushes spin. So they are. So this is fine. The other part you need to test as well is this here. If there is something wrong with the motor in here and this isn't spinning, then it could possibly be a belt or something. I have personally never taken this apart. I have no idea. I can see 2 screws here, and I can't tell if they are screws or not. So I've never taken this apart. I have absolutely no idea how to rectify it, how to change a belt or something. It doesn't look very easy. There are some screws on here. Maybe at some point in the future, if this thing ever fails, then I will take it apart, but I'm not going to take it apart for the sake of it, because I might not get it all back together, and I like it too much to damage it. So that is always the first thing to check. If the brushes aren't spinning, make sure that this hasn't snapped off. Make sure that is spinning. Turn it on. Make sure that is going around and around. If it's not, then there's definitely something wrong with either the motor on the inside or the belt. I think this is a direct motor onto this to give it the power to turn it. But yeah, so that's how you do it. And you also need to take this off to clean it, unlike me, which I didn't. Sorry. And then to put it back on, you can buy spares of these as well. They're not that expensive. I've seen them on eBay. Make sure that you locate it in, push it down. Alright, it does have some movement to it anyway, but there we go. That is in place. I hope that helps. Okay, let's crack on with the washing. Okay, so the dirty water tank on the machine is fine. That's there. Now we're going to be concentrating on this. 2 screw caps. This one for the water. So I'm going to put in warm water, not hot. So I'm going to save the water till it comes through warm. Doesn't take too long. Okay, let's fill that up for my plants. And there is a max fill line on it. So I'm just going to keep checking the temperature as it goes in so it's not too warm. You want warm water, but you don't want it hot. So that is getting hotter, but there was still a lot of cold in there. There we go. That is the max fill line. So I'm going to screw the cap on it. Then on this side of the tank, oh, you can't see, on this side of the tank is where the solution goes. So let's take a look at the instructions. Oh my gosh. Dilute 1 part water with 1 part cleaner with 60 parts hot water. 60 parts. So let me get a jug. One part to 60. So let's have a look at this. How am I going to do this? I don't really know. Let's say if I fill the jug up to there, 60 parts. This is very highly concentrated, so I'm going to put in 1, 2 capfuls, maybe 3. I'm going to put in 3 capfuls of the solution, pour that into here and see how full this gets. Okay, that actually filled it right up. Brilliant. Again, put the lid on, screw it down tight, and we are ready to rock and roll. Okay, so the first thing I need to do is to vacuum the carpet very, very thoroughly. If you can't vacuum the carpet thoroughly, use a Dyson V10. Oh, bitch, I just went there. So I'm going to put it on max because I want max power. And let's vacuum it up. Okay, so giving it a deep one, I can turn it back to medium. Just to make sure that all, or as much of any in-ground grit or anything is out of it. Now the rug looks clean. The mat, I should say, it's not really a rug. The mat looks clean. Let's see what we pulled out. That was empty, I just emptied it. Oh, it's in the bin, I can't see. Anyway, so it's pulled out. Some cat fur. From you, Joey. Psst, psst, psst. It's your fur. Right, okay, so now we got the carpet vacuumed. Now we need to get the carpet shampooed. So let me pull out the shampooer that I have here. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to move the rug to the middle of the room. Okay, so I have moved the rug to the middle of the room, to the middle of the kitchen. I've got the light here shining on it so you can see it lovely and clearly. Looks quite clean. Doesn't look manky. It doesn't smell. The tank for the water is empty. As you can see, there is no tomfoolery. Solution's ready to go, so all I need to do is plug it in. I'm going to make sure that is not on max extract to make sure it is on wash, and we are ready to go. Right, so let me get you set up and we'll begin. Okay, so I've got you plugged in, ready to go. I'm going to move this mat back a bit. There we go. So you can see the whole thing, and I'm just going to crack on and let's see what the results are like. pitch change. That meant the tank is full. Let's turn you around and let's take a look at what we got. Okay, let's take off that and let's pour it away. Jesus, take the wheel. Dorian, you skanky bitch. Whoopsie, I made a messy. Oh my god, that was stinking. Wow. I bet you people are thinking, what a skanky hoe. Okay, so we've got that rinsed out and emptied. What I've done was I've gone over it a number of times because I know it has heavy traffic. So I really wanted to go over it a number of times. So what I'm going to go and do now is do one more quick pass and then a max extract. Okay, I had to fill up the clean water tank because that was empty. So it's full now. Again. Okie dokie. One last quick pass back and forth and then we're going to do a max extract. Once you've done a max extract, remember to push the foot pedal and put this back into wash. So there we go. Let's just take, oh my god, another quick look at what I picked up just now. Wow, that was stinky. Well, we done. That's what it's there for. That's what it protects my floor from, and that's what happens when you have pets. That's just it. Back to life. Now, let me just clean up this little lint guard thing. quite disgusting. I hate doing this bit, yeah. Okay. Done. This rug is clean. Next thing I'm going to do now is work on, you can see it just there, is that carpet. So I'm going to bring that in and we're going to do that next. So I've brought that in from the utility room. This was an off-cutter carpet given to me by a very, very nice former co-worker who was having new carpets fitted. There goes Joey. And asked if I wanted a big piece of this offcut, and I was like, yeah, definitely, I'd love to do it, so I can put it down in the utility room where I know it's going to get really stinky as it did over winter. This was the part, this is the front door, the back door part, and then this is the carpet, and as you can see, it is absolutely covered in stains, because I knew it would be. We've got pee-pee, and muddy footprints, and a bit more pee-pee. So yeah, definitely was going to get used. So again, I'm going to vacuum the carpet thoroughly. Take it off max now. So it's not too bad with the V10, it's not too loud. There we go, so that is now thoroughly vacuumed. Let's see. Wow. Picked up a lot of cat fur from that pickup, and there he is hissing. Lots of ground in dirt and grit as well. Very, very good. That's why I love it on max power, because it does a bloody good job. Really, really good. Look at that. Anyway. Haters gotta hate, lovers gotta love. I'm a lover, not a hater. Okay, so anyway, so we are back to this lovely piece of carpet. The Pro V is ready, so I'm just gonna do as much as I can of half of this carpet. Remember that this, no, that was the dirtiest end. Anyway, well, I'll do half the carpet anyway. There's a pee-pee stain here. There's a pee-pee stain over there. There's something there. We'll do this half and we'll see how good this, if I can lift it, Proline carpet cleaner does on this manky bit of carpet. Okay, so I got the VAX all ready to go, and Joey's going to make a run for it in a minute. So let's do it. What I was doing with the other rug, which I was holding the trigger the whole time, going back and forth once, and then afterwards pulling the trigger to go forward, taking off the trigger and pulling it back to suck up the wet. So I'm not going to do that on this. I'm just going to do the pull the trigger to go forward and then release and then suck it up, and we'll see how it goes. I'm just going to do one pass, you know, over it. Right, Joe, you better run because you're not going to like the noise. Okay, so the carpet is damp, it's not soaking wet, and can you see a difference? There's still a bit of a stain over there and there, but I didn't go that far back from there, but this part definitely looks cleaner. That part definitely doesn't. That doesn't look clean. Joey, you've got tufts of fur hanging out the back of it. I need to give you a brush, actually. Okay, so we have done that. So what I'm going to do now is just go back over it a few more times. And let's see how... Whoops. Let's see how it does. Okay. Okay, so for the last bit I put that on max extract to get rid of any, or as much of the water as I can. Yeah, it's definitely made a difference. I know that part there, that's just some water that's come out of it, but I don't know if you can see on the camera. Let me move it out the way. It's definitely cleaner than what it was. So what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to turn the carpet around so you can see this end will now be up there, and then I'll do the other part. But before I do that, let's take a look. Oops, wrong tank. At the bottom tank. And let's see what we got out of it. I can see it's dirty already. Okay, let's tip it away. Wow, dirty, not too bad, I have to say. Not as bad as the rug, but definitely we got out a lot of dirt and crud from the carpet. So let me turn the carpet piece around and we'll continue with the other side. Okay, so I've turned the carpet around to the other side. I have refilled up the water tank, the clean water tank on the VAX. So let's crack on with this bit, which is the dirtiest because that was right near to the front door, back door. Well, done. Wow. I can still see that little stain there. Probably have to use my Bissell spot clean on that. But in general, that looks really good. Wow. Wow, it really does look good. Apart from that one stain. But yeah, that looks really fresh. Fresh as me, honeymoon fresh. Right, okay, we have got one more demonstration to do, and that is in the living room. So let me take you into the living room. Okay, my lovelies, we are here in the living room, and I am going to shampoo this rug that I have not used the Dual V carpet shampoo on yet since I've had it. So I must have had this rug about 2 years. I think it is time to actually give it a wash and see how much muck we can get out of it. But the first thing we've got to do is vacuum it. So I'm going to use the V10 on max to make sure that every bit of loose dust, dirt, particle I can get up. Turn the filter back on. Okay, what have we pulled up? We've actually pulled up quite a bit, actually, considering. Cat fur, definitely a lot of cat fur, and some grit. Quite a lot of grit, actually. So that is the rug thoroughly vacuumed. Now let's give it a wash. So I'm going to start up this end of the rug first and do this half, and then turn the camera around and do the other half. So the tank is empty, the water is there, there's still plenty of solution left. I still haven't had to add any more solution to the tank. So let's get cracking. Okay, so I've gone over that once, very slowly and thoroughly. I'm now going to go over it again, because I kind of find that the first time you go over it, it kind of like adds moisture to the carpet and you suck it out so the carpet stays a bit damp, and that helps loosen ground in dirt. So then if you go over it again, that first part has had a chance to sort of like loosen up a bit, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to go back over the beginning and do it again. Okay, let's go. Okay, so the stopper made a very distinct change in pitch. That means the tank is full. Let's take it out to the kitchen and have a look. So you're propped over my sink. Let's pour it out and let's take a look. Wow, that is not very dirty at all. Excellent. That is surprising, considering the dog bed and the big dog and cat bed is over it. So, let's get back and crack on. Let's continue, eh? Okay, so I'm now going to use the VAX extract. Okay, so now I'm going to turn in the other direction and do the other end of the rug now. Okay, let's crack on. Don't forget to take it off the VAX extract. water, so I'm just going to top this up. And I have just checked that bit of the carpet here. And it's pretty dry, so it didn't even go over it. It just fluffed it up. So let's do that again. That is the one thing. You have to keep an eye on the water level at all time. Right, okay, let's try this again. Take 2. pitch tone again, and it's dirty, but it's not too dirty. Let's go and have another look. Okay, let's pour and take a look at the whore. Right, okay. It's not too dirty at all. I can see a lot of like the sort of like some dye from the rug, but it's really not that manky, so I'm quite surprised over that. Right, so what I do, I have noticed in the sink bits of grit, so it's good that it sucked up bits of grit that was in the rug. So now I'm gonna go finish that bit off and then go over it on Max Extract. So let's finish off this patch and then Max Extract. This rug is clean. So there we go. And as you can see, it's really brought the pile up. I love this kind of like patchwork harlequin rug that I got. And it's definitely brought up the pile and just freshened it up, and it definitely looks a lot better than when we first started. I do like that VAX Dual V. And I also really am enjoying using this Proline carpet cleaner. Even though the liquid itself has fragrance, it doesn't overpower the carpet or the room with that fragrance. So if you just want to keep your carpets kind of like fresh and clean, and you know, and yeah, I can highly recommend it. It's done that stuff has done a really good job. As you can see, I'm chuffed. I really am. So all I need now is another 18 months of dogs and cats all over it, so we can do this all again. So there we go. That is the VAX Dual V Advance. The only VAX that I would put my name to. I really do like using this machine. It is so easy to use. You just have to sort of like keep your eye on the water level and the solution level. And if I take you over to have a look now, you will see we've done all of that carpet shampooing, and there's still that amount of solution left on this, so you really don't use lots of solution. I've just kneeled on the carpet to do this. Oops, click it in. And the carpet it's kind of like dampish to the touch, but it's not soaking wet. It's just moist carpet, just ever so slightly damply moist. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. I'm going to do another one now coming up very soon, where I'm going to shampoo the bedroom carpet for the first time since we've laid it. I have noticed that Gilligan and Zach have had one or two little accidents on there that I have cleaned up, of course, but still needs to have a complete and overall refresh. So, thank you very much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye, y'all.